Hey everybody, this is Dan Stolebarger. Welcome to this week's Middle East update. Yeah, it's a little late. We leave for Israel next Wednesday, and just a few days from it's Sunday when I'm doing this. It happens to be Jerusalem Day, but because of our leaving for Israel, this will be the last video for about 3 weeks. In order to, but I will be doing weekly Middle East updates, so just be available on our website, holygroundexplorations.com, only available as a PDF PowerPoint. But remember, there's more information on these PDFs, PowerPoints, than I have time for in the video. So even for today, make sure you go to the site and access today's update, because like I said, I'll never get through all of this material in the 10 minutes that we allot for the update. As I mentioned, it was 52 years ago today that Jerusalem was united. Once again, the Kotel, the Western Wall, back in the hands, the Temple Mount back in the hands of Israel. 52 days ago, celebrations, Happy Jerusalem Day, a reminder for us all to heed the exhortation of the psalmist when he says, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. My musings for this week is about Jerusalem. You know, I just finished doing Zechariah 2 for a weekly Bible study that we're now offering through KFIR, and I still marvel about how the world is captivated by Jerusalem. As I went through this last week, I'm reminded about the new elections that took place because Bibi could not form a coalition government because of the issue of drafting the Orthodox. And that's going to be a domino effect because, of course, you have Donald Trump's ultimate peace plan. And now it's been promised to be revealed in June. Or is he going to reveal it now that the elections have on and on and on? And you know what? I'm reminded about Psalm 2. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot a vain things? The kings of the earth set themselves up, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and his anointed. And you know, I just marvel at the fact that as everybody looks to Jerusalem and think they've got it figured out, that nothing's going to take place until God says, okay, I'll give you the green light now. God is in control. And Jerusalem, maybe that should be a teaser. Yeah, let's do that. You need to make sure you watch the Zechariah 2 presentation for the KFIR weekly Bible study. 30 minutes long, great for personal study as well as small groups. Okay. News bites. Have to find something to laugh about, right? Williamstown, Kentucky. Are you ready for this? In the Bible, the ark survives an epic flood. And yet the owners of Kentucky's Noah's Ark attraction are demanding that their insurance company bail them out. Why? Because of the heavy rains. The heavy rains caused over $1 million in property damage. Wait a second. I thought the ark. Gotta laugh at that one, okay? On a serious side, we've got the rise of anti-Semitism. There's a quote here about Germany, and it's not safe to wear a kippah or a yarmulke because it obviously points you out to be a Jew. And at this point in time, and once again in Germany, it's not safe. Anti-Semitism is increasing. No matter what anybody might tell you, on our watch, it's taking place. Back to Trump's ultimate peace plan. You know, who's the partners? You've got Bibi Netanyahu, you've got Hamas, you've got Fatah. Hamas, you know, in their charter, it's stated that, you know, they're going to annihilate Israel. That's not really a peace partner there with Hamas. And so the olive branch guy is Mahmoud Abbas, right? And Fatah. So I just saw this quote. Abbas says that Trump's peace plan would just go to hell. And so, you know, I hope you understand there will never be peace in the Middle East until Jesus sits on the throne of the millennial kingdom. Mark my words. Never. I don't care what peace treaties are signed. If you know the Muslim way, you understand that, and they'll sign anything, but once they feel like they've got a strategic alliance or it's better for it, they'll tear it up. Doesn't matter to them. There's no such thing as a handshake. My word is my bond. Forget about it. Well, need to move on. As you know by now, the elections failed. Bibi was unable to put together a coalition government. New election scheduled for September probably means that the ultimate deal of Trump is put on hold. But, you know, the bottom line just came out. Russia and China, along with the Palestinians, have declared that they're not going to participate in the U.S. peace plan workshops that's supposed to kick all this off somewhere around June 25th in Bahrain. I mean, these are pretty much the heavyweights. China, Russia aren't going to have anything to do with it. I think Trump's going to continue to push it only so that he can say, I tried, but I surely wouldn't put any weight in this actually being a successful endeavor. All right. What else is going on? Well, there was a rocket strike from Syria into the Golan, and the Israeli Air Force struck back. There were casualties on the Syrian side. Once again, it's important that you realize, keep your eye on the ball. The ball is going to be Iran. Iran's got puppets, whether it's Syria or whether it's Lebanon and Hezbollah. By the way, the IDF just discovered the largest terror tunnel going from Lebanon into Israel being destroyed. That's Hezbollah. And you know by now not to think that because it's been somewhat quiet in Gaza that that solution's over with. But when I say keep your eye on the ball, the reality is that all of these are just puppets to Iran. And basically what's going on with Iran right now is that they are, they have a July 7th deadline for Europe to offer better terms to their unraveling nuclear deal. Otherwise, they're going to resume enrichment, which will bring them closer to a nuclear weapon. That's the deal, man. They don't want just to join the nuclear weapon club. They want a weapon to use. And Bolton has said let's face the facts. There's no reason for them to do any further enrichment unless it is to reduce the breakout time in order for them to have a weapon. And by the way, if and when they get it, mark my words, they will use it in one of two places. The great Satan, that's the U.S., or the little Satan, that's Israel. I don't know if it's a heads or tails, but they will attempt to use it. Baptism site. You know, when we make our way up from the Galilee to Jerusalem, we go down the Jordan Valley, and around the Gilgal, Jericho area, there's a new baptismal site. We like to use it because it's more than likely the place that John the Baptist baptized. Obviously, Jesus would have been baptized in that area. Problem is that there's been thousands of landmines. And if you look at the picture, the sappers from the IDF, in order to make this a safer venue, lined up 900 of these landmines and detonated them all at once. There's still a lot more there. They think there's upwards to about 6,500 landmines, but they're making the attempt to make this a safer venue for Christians to use. There's another article here that I just called "Don't Hold Your Breath," having to do with the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. You can read it on your own. We're out of time. Just a reminder, happy Jerusalem Day. Again, as I said, we're heading to Israel on Wednesday. We'll be there for about 3 weeks. In the meantime, go to our website, holygroundexplorations.com. There will always be a weekly update as a PDF PowerPoint, but we'll start the YouTubes once we get back. God bless you. Shalom.